Hello everyone. This audiobook contains master words with meaning, examples, synonym and antonym. Pantomime. Meaning: pantomime refers to a form of silent communication or performance in which gestures, body movements, and facial expressions are used to convey meaning or tell a story without using spoken words. Examples: 1. The actors in the mime troupe captivated the audience with their skillful pantomime, portraying various characters and situations without uttering a word. 2. The children enjoyed playing a game of pantomime, taking turns acting out different animals and actions for their friends to guess. Synonyms: 1. Gesture. 2. Mime. 3. Expression. 4. Body language. 5. Acting without words. Antonyms: 1. Speech. 2. Verbal communication. 3. Talk. 4. Conversation. 5. Dialogue. Papyrus. Meaning: papyrus refers to a type of paper-like material made from the stems of the papyrus plant. It was historically used in ancient civilizations as a writing surface, and it has been an important medium for preserving texts and documents. Examples: 1. The ancient Egyptians used papyrus to record important texts such as religious scriptures, legal documents, and historical records. 2. The museum showcased a collection of well-preserved papyrus scrolls that provided insights into the daily lives of people in ancient times. Synonyms: 1. Plant paper. 2. Papyrus paper. 3. Ancient writing material. 4. Papyrus sheet. 5. Scroll material. Antonyms: 1. Modern paper. 2. Digital document. 3. Computer file. 4. Typewritten page. 5. Printed book page. Parable. Meaning: a parable is a short allegorical story that is used to convey a moral lesson or spiritual truth. Parables are often used in literature and religious teachings to illustrate deeper meanings through simple and relatable narratives. Examples: 1. The parable of the Good Samaritan teaches the importance of showing compassion and kindness to others, regardless of their background. 2. In the parable of the prodigal son, a wayward son's return to his forgiving father illustrates the concept of redemption and forgiveness. Synonyms: 1. Allegory. 2. Fable. 3. Lesson. 4. Moral tale. 5. Illustrative story. Antonyms: 1. Historical account. 2. Fact. 3. Reality. 4. Non-fiction. 5. Documentary. Paradigm. Meaning: a paradigm is a model, pattern, or example that serves as a representation of a concept, idea, or way of thinking. It's often used to describe a standard or framework that influences thought and behavior. Examples: 1. The shift from traditional teaching methods to digital learning represents a paradigm change in education. 2. The discovery of DNA's double helix structure revolutionized the field of genetics and became a paradigm for understanding molecular biology. Synonyms: 1. Model. 2. Pattern. 3. Example. 4. Framework. 5. Exemplar. Antonyms: 1. Exception. 2. Anomaly. 3. Outlier. 4. Deviation. 5. Aberration. Paradox. Meaning: a paradox is a statement, situation, or concept that appears to be self-contradictory or goes against common sense, yet may reveal an underlying truth or complexity upon closer examination. Examples. 1. Less is more is a paradoxical phrase that suggests that simplicity and minimalism can often have a greater impact than excess or complexity. 2. The concept of a time loop, where an event continually repeats itself, creates a paradox in which cause and effect become intertwined. Synonyms. 1. Contradiction. 2. Enigma. 3. Puzzle. 4. Incongruity. 5. Dilemma. Antonyms. 1. Consistency. 2. Clarity. 3. Agreement. 4. Harmony. 5. Conformity. Paragon. Meaning, a paragon is a person or thing that is considered a perfect example of a particular quality or virtue. It represents the highest standard of excellence in a certain aspect. Examples. 1. She was a paragon of kindness, always going out of her way to help others in need. 2. The antique vase was a paragon of craftsmanship, admired for its intricate design and flawless execution. Synonyms. 1. Model. 2. Exemplar. 3. Epitome. 4. Ideal. 5. Standard. Antonyms. 1. Flaw. 2. Imperfection. 3. Deficiency. 4. Mediocrity. 5. Blemish. Parallelism. Meaning, parallelism refers to the use of similar grammatical structures, patterns, or forms in a sentence or series of sentences to create balance, rhythm, and clarity. It enhances the readability and impact of written or spoken language. Examples. 1. Incorrect. She enjoys reading, 2. Write, and dancing. Lacks parallelism. Correct. She enjoys reading, writing, and dancing. Parallel structure. 2. Incorrect. The concert was energetic, exciting, and made everyone feel happy. Lacks parallelism. Correct. The concert was energetic, exciting, and uplifting. Parallel structure. Synonyms. 1. Symmetry. 2. Consistency. 3. Equivalence. 4. Uniformity. 5. Repetition. Antonyms. 1. Inconsistency. 2. Divergence. 3. Variability. 4. Imbalance. 5. Mismatch. Paramount. Meaning, paramount means of the highest importance or significance, indicating that something is supreme, primary, or most crucial in a given context. Examples. 1. In disaster management, the safety and well-being of citizens are paramount concerns for the government. 2. The success of the project is paramount, as it will determine the company's future growth and reputation. Synonyms. 1. Supreme. 2. Dominant. 3. Preeminent. 4. Primary. 5. Crucial. Antonyms. 1. Insignificant. 2. Secondary. 3. Minor. 4. Trivial. 5. Unimportant. Paranoia. Meaning, paranoia is an unfounded or excessive fear and suspicion of others, often accompanied by a belief that one is being persecuted, harassed, or targeted without sufficient evidence to support these beliefs. It's a mental condition characterized by irrational distrust. Examples. 1. His constant fear that people were conspiring against him and plotting his downfall indicated a severe case of paranoia. 2. The woman's paranoia about germs led her to compulsively wash her hands dozens of times a day, even in seemingly safe situations. Synonyms. 1. Distrust. 2. Suspicion. 3. Mistrust. 4. Anxiety. 5. fearfulness. Antonyms: 1. Trust. 2. Confidence. 3. Assurance. 4. Calmness. 5. Serenity. Paraphernalia. Meaning: paraphernalia refers to the various items, equipment, or accessories that are associated with a particular activity, occupation, or way of life. It often refers to the miscellaneous objects or tools that are used for a specific purpose. Examples: 1. The detective carefully examined the crime scene, collecting and cataloging all the evidence and paraphernalia related to the case. 2. The camping trip required packing a range of outdoor paraphernalia, including tents, sleeping bags, cooking utensils, and hiking gear. Synonyms: 1. Equipment. 2. Accessories. 3. Gear. 4. Accoutrements. 5. Apparatus. Antonyms: 1. Simplicity. 2. Austerity. 3. Spartan. 4. Minimalism. 5. Bareness. Paraphrase. Meaning: paraphrase refers to expressing the meaning of a text or speech using different words, often to clarify or simplify the original content while retaining its essence and core ideas. Examples: 1. The student was asked to paraphrase the paragraph from the textbook to demonstrate their understanding of the concept. 2. The journalist provided a paraphrased version of the official statement to convey the key points more succinctly. Synonyms: 1. Rephrase. 2. Reword. 3. Restate. 4. Recast. 5. Express in other words. Antonyms: 1. Quote. 2. Repeat verbatim. 3. Copy. 4. Imitate. 5. Mimic. Parasite. Meaning: a parasite is an organism that lives on or inside another organism, deriving its nourishment and often harming its host in the process. It depends on the host for survival and may cause negative effects on the host's health. Examples: 1. The tick is a common example of a parasite that attaches to animals and feeds on their blood, potentially transmitting diseases in the process. 2. Some plants are also parasitic, attaching themselves to other plants to obtain water and nutrients. Synonyms: 1. Leech. 2. Freeloader. 3. Sponger. 4. Bloodsucker. 5. Hanger-on. Antonyms: 1. Host. 2. Beneficial. 3. Symbiotic. 4. Neutralistic. 5. Cooperative. Parched. Meaning: parched describes something that is extremely dry or thirsty, often referring to soil, plants, or people in need of water. Examples: 1. After spending hours in the scorching sun, their throats were parched and they longed for a refreshing drink. 2. The arid desert landscape showed no sign of life, with the cracked and parched earth bearing witness to the lack of water. Synonyms: 1. Dry. 2. Dehydrated. 3. Thirsty. 4. Arid. 5. Desiccated. Antonyms: 1. Hydrated. 2. Moistened. 3. Saturated. 4. Well-watered. 5. Lush. Pariah. Meaning: a pariah refers to a person or group that is shunned, rejected, or ostracized by society or a community due to their perceived social, moral, or cultural differences. Examples: 1. After the scandal broke, he became a pariah in the political world, with even his former allies distancing themselves from him. 2. In the small village, the newcomer was treated as a pariah because of her unfamiliar customs and beliefs. Synonyms: 1. Outcast. 2. Reject. 3. Social outcast. 4. Misfit. 5. Untouchable. Antonyms: 1. Popular. 2. Accepted. 3. Inclusion. 4. Respected. 5. Valued. Parity. Meaning: parity refers to a state of equality or similarity, often in terms of value, status, or condition. It can also refer to the condition of having an even or equal number. Examples: 1. The company strives for gender parity in its leadership positions, aiming to have an equal representation of men and women. 2. The exchange rate between the two currencies reached parity, meaning that they were of equal value. Synonyms: 1. Equality. 2. Equivalence. 3. Uniformity. 4. Equity. 5. Sameness. Antonyms: 1. Inequality. 2. Disparity. 3. Difference. 4. Imbalance. 5. Inequity. Parochial. Meaning: parochial describes a narrow-minded or limited perspective that is focused on local or narrow interests, often to the exclusion of broader and more diverse viewpoints. Examples: 1. His parochial worldview prevented him from understanding the global implications of the economic crisis. 2. The town's parochial attitudes hindered its ability to attract outside investment and diverse talent. Synonyms: 1. Narrow. 2. Limited. 3. Provincial. 4. Insular. 5. Restricted. Antonyms: 1. Broad-minded. 2. Open-minded. 3. Global. 4. Cosmopolitan. 5. Inclusive. Parody. Meaning: a parody is a humorous or satirical imitation of a work, genre, style, or person, often exaggerating certain elements for comedic effect. It's intended to mock or ridicule the original by imitating its characteristics. Examples: 1. The sketch on the comedy show was a clever parody of a popular movie scene, reimagined with absurd exaggeration for comedic impact. 2. The musician created a parody of a well-known song, replacing the lyrics with humorous and nonsensical lines. Synonyms: 1. Satire. 2. Spoof. 3. Mockery. 4. Imitation. 5. Send up. Antonyms: 1. Original. 2. Serious work. 3. Genuine. 4. Authentic. 5. Sincerity. Paroxysm. Meaning: a paroxysm is a sudden and violent outburst, often of emotion, sensation, or activity. It can refer to a sudden and intense episode of a condition or feeling. Examples: 1. She was overcome by a paroxysm of laughter when she heard the hilarious joke. 2. The patient experienced a paroxysm of pain as his migraine suddenly worsened. Synonyms: 1. Spasm. 2. Fit. 3. Burst. 4. Convulsion. 5. Outburst. Antonyms: 1. Calm. 2. Steadiness. 3. Control. 4. Restraint. 5. Equilibrium. Parry. Meaning: parry means to deflect or ward off a blow, attack, question, or criticism. It involves avoiding or countering an incoming threat or challenge. Examples: 1. The skilled fencer was able to parry his opponent's attacks with precision and agility. 2. During the interview, the politician adeptly parried tough questions by redirecting the conversation to his preferred topics. Synonyms: 1. Deflect. 2. Block. 3. Avoid. 4. Counter. 5. Evade. Antonyms: 1. Accept. 2. Confront. 3. Encounter. 4. Face. 5. Address. Parsimony. Meaning: parsimony refers to extreme frugality or stinginess, often to an excessive degree. It involves an unwillingness to spend money or resources. Examples: 1. His parsimony was evident in his refusal to replace even the most worn-out items in his home. 2. The company's parsimony in allocating funds for employee benefits led to dissatisfaction among the staff. Synonyms: 1. Stinginess. 2. Frugality. 3. Thrifty. 4. Economical. 5. Tight-fisted. Antonyms: 1. Generosity. 2. Liberality. 3. Open-handedness. 4. Abundance. 5. Extravagance. Partial. Meaning: partial has several meanings, but one common usage is to describe a bias or preference for one side or opinion over others. It can also mean incomplete or not whole. Examples: 1. The referee's decision was questioned because it seemed partial towards the home team. 2. Her partial understanding of the topic led to misconceptions and errors in her presentation. Synonyms: 1. Bias. 2. Prejudice. 3. Favoring. 4. Inclined. 5. Partisan. Antonyms: 1. Neutral. 2. Impartial. 3. Objective. 4. Fair. 5. Unbiased. Partiality. Meaning: partiality refers to a biased or unfair preference for one person, group, idea, or thing over others. It involves showing favoritism or being inclined toward a particular option. Examples: 1. The manager's constant partiality towards his favorite employee created resentment among the rest of the team. 2. The judge's clear partiality for the defendant's family was evident in the lenient sentence given. Synonyms: 1. Bias. 2. Prejudice. 3. Favoritism. 4. Preference. 5. Partisanship. Antonyms: 1. Fairness. 2. Impartiality. 3. Neutrality. 4. Objectivity. 5. Equity. Partisan. Meaning: partisan has multiple meanings. It can refer to someone who strongly supports a particular party, cause, or person, often without considering other viewpoints. It can also refer to a biased or one-sided approach to an issue. Examples: 1. She was a passionate partisan of environmental causes, dedicating her time and efforts to raising awareness about conservation. 2. The media outlet's reporting was criticized for its partisan coverage that favored the specific political ideology. Synonyms: 1. Supporter. 2. Advocate. 3. Follower. 4. Devotee. 5. Adherent. Antonyms: 1. Neutral. 2. Unbiased. 3. Impartial. 4. Moderate. 5. Objective. Partition. Meaning: partition refers to the act of dividing or separating something into distinct parts or sections. It can also refer to a physical divider or a boundary that separates areas or spaces. Examples: 1. The partition between the living room and the dining area was a stylish glass wall that allowed natural light to flow through. 2. The country underwent a partition that resulted in the creation of two separate nations with their own governments. Synonyms: 1. Divide. 2. Separate. 3. Segment. 4. Divide up. 5. Section. Antonyms: 1. Unify. 2. Combine. 3. Merge. 4. Integrate. 5. Join. Passive. Meaning: passive refers to a state of inactivity, non-resistance, or lack of action. It can also describe something that is acted upon rather than actively taking action. Examples: 1. She took a passive approach during the meeting, choosing to listen and observe rather than actively participating in the discussion. 2. The sentence, "The ball was kicked by the player," is written in the passive voice, emphasizing the action on the ball rather than the player. Synonyms: 1. Inactive. 2. Lethargic. 3. Dormant. 4. Idle. 5. Non-participatory. Antonyms: 1. Active. 2. Energetic. 3. Dynamic. 4. Engaged. 5. Participatory. Passport. Meaning: a passport is an official government document that identifies a person as a citizen of a particular country and grants them the right to travel internationally. It contains personal information and serves as proof of identity and nationality. Examples: 1. He had to renew his passport before his international trip to ensure smooth immigration and entry into foreign countries. 2. She always keeps her passport in a secure place when traveling to ensure she can prove her identity if needed. Synonyms: 1. Travel document. 2. Identification. 3. Citizenship proof. 4. Entry permit. 5. Visa document. Antonyms: 1. Statelessness. 2. Exile. 3. Immigrant status. 4. Illegal entry. 5. Displacement. Pastiche. Meaning: a pastiche is an artistic work, literary composition, or musical piece that imitates or incorporates various elements or styles from different sources. It often pays homage to or parodies the styles of other artists, authors, or eras. Examples: 1. The movie was a delightful pastiche of classic Hollywood film genres, seamlessly blending romance, adventure, and comedy. 2. The fashion show featured a pastiche of designs from different cultures and time periods, creating a unique and eclectic collection. Synonyms: 1. Collage. 2. Medley. 3. Mixture. 4. Assortment. 5. Hodgepodge. Antonyms: 1. Original. 2. Innovation. 3. Creation. 4. Authenticity. 5. Unique work. Pastoral. Meaning: pastoral can refer to a few different meanings, but one common usage is related to the countryside or rural life, often depicting peaceful, idyllic scenes of nature and rural activities. It can also refer to literary works or art that portray such settings. Examples: 1. The artist's paintings captured the pastoral beauty of rolling hills, grazing livestock, and serene landscapes. 2. The novel presented a pastoral setting where the characters lived simple lives on a farm, surrounded by nature's tranquility. Synonyms: 1. Rural. 2. Countryside. 3. Rustic. 4. Bucolic. 5. Agrestic. Antonyms: 1. Urban. 2. City. 3. Metropolitan. 4. Industrial. 5. Urbanized. Patent. Meaning: a patent is a legal document that grants the exclusive rights to an inventor for their new and useful invention. It prevents others from making, using, selling, or importing the invention without the inventor's permission. Examples: 1. The inventor was excited to receive a patent for his groundbreaking technology, which would revolutionize the way people communicated. 2. The pharmaceutical company applied for a patent for their new drug, which showed promising results in treating a rare disease. Synonyms: 1. Copyright. 2. Trademark. 3. Exclusive right. 4. Intellectual property. 5. Innovation protection. Antonyms: 1. Public domain. 2. Open source. 3. Unprotected. 4. Non-proprietary. 5. Generic. Pathetic. Meaning: pathetic describes something that evokes feelings of pity, sympathy, or sadness due to its pitiable or distressing nature. It can also be used to express strong disapproval or contempt for something that is inadequate or laughably bad. Examples: 1. The sight of the abandoned puppy in the rain was so pathetic that many people stopped to offer help and shelter. 2. His attempt at singing was so off-key and out of tune that it was almost pathetic to listen to. Synonyms: 1. Pitiable. 2. Sad. 3. Miserable. 4. Heartrending. 5. Abject. Antonyms: 1. Impressive. 2. Formidable. 3. Awe-inspiring. 4. Inspiring. 5. Powerful. Pathological. Meaning: pathological describes something that is related to or caused by a disease or disorder. It can also refer to behavior or characteristics that are extreme, abnormal, or compulsive. Examples: 1. Her pathological fear of germs led her to wash her hands dozens of times a day, causing skin irritation. 2. The doctor conducted a series of tests to diagnose the patient's pathological condition and determine its underlying cause. Synonyms: 1. Medical. 2. Clinical. 3. Disease-related. 4. Compulsive. 5. Abnormal. Antonyms: 1. Healthy. 2. Normal. 3. Natural. 4. Balanced. 5. Moderate. Pathos. Meaning: pathos refers to a quality in literature, art, or any form of communication that evokes feelings of pity, sympathy, or empathy in the audience. It's used to stir emotions and create a connection with the audience's emotions. Examples: 1. The speech was filled with pathos, as the speaker shared heartbreaking stories of individuals struggling with poverty and injustice. 2. The film's climactic scene was filled with pathos, bringing the audience to tears with its emotional intensity. Synonyms: 1. Emotion. 2. Sorrow. 3. Pity. 4. Empathy. 5. Compassion. Antonyms: 1. Apathy. 2. Indifference. 3. Callousness. 4. Coldness. 5. Unfeelingness. Patina. Meaning: patina refers to a thin layer that forms on the surface of an object due to aging, oxidation, or exposure to various environmental factors. It often gives an object or weathered or antique appearance. Examples. 1. The old bronze statue had developed a beautiful green patina over the years, adding to its historical charm. 2. The antique furniture displayed a rich and aged patina that indicated its long history and use. Synonyms. 1. Aging. 2. Weathering. 3. Tarnish. 4. Rust. 5. Finish. Antonyms. 1. Freshness. 2. Newness. 3. Luster. 4. Shine. 5. Gloss. Patriarch. Meaning, a patriarch is a male head of a family, clan, or tribe. It can also refer to a respected or influential leader in a particular field or community, often someone who is older and has significant authority. Examples. 1. The patriarch of the family gathered everyone for a holiday meal, sharing stories and wisdom accumulated over the generations. 2. The church's patriarch provided guidance and spiritual leadership to the congregation, offering his insights on matters of faith and life. Synonyms. 1. Elder. 2. Leader. 3. Head. 4. Chief. 5. Senior. Antonyms. 1. Matriarch. 2. Descendant. 3. Junior. 4. Subordinate. 5. Youth. Patrician. Meaning, patrician refers to a person who belongs to the aristocratic or noble class in society. It often implies someone who is cultured, refined, and comes from a privileged background. Examples. 1. The elegant ball was attended by a gathering of patricians, all dressed in exquisite attire befitting their social status. 2. The patrician family's vast estate showcased their wealth and influence within the community. Synonyms. 1. Noble. 2. Aristocrat. 3. Upper class. 4. Blue-blooded. 5. Elite. Antonyms. 1. Commoner. 2. Peasant. 3. Working class. 4. Proletarian. 5. Lower class.